I know you can hear me. Don't worry, Jester. I'm just setting everything up. Give me a second. This process will only get better with time. No, it's not made for kids, YouTube. Major League Balatro is for adults only, am I right? Let's see if the overlay is working. Oh, it's this giant, oh wait. I know what that is. But welcome, Winnie. Wait, let me get my chat box up. Wandering Flame, D9, Rat, everybody, welcome, 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 welcome. K-Fox. Sebasti. Why is my... There we go. Chat's working now. We did pass the fundraising goal, which is beautiful to see. Looking forward to late night casting. Well, we are gonna do late night casting as well. Wasn't 3 to... Did I not put the schedule right, Perry? I may have messed something up. Let me double check. Well, that's for later. There's going to be a second stream later tonight. We may have to call Seadubbs again. I can hear somebody typing, but I don't know who it is. It's kind of scary.
Chat.
Oh wait, that's not.
Sorry for the protracted intro.
Rat, hello. Alright, I may need to call Seadubbs.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular.
Thank you for the donation.
It's not good.
Sorry for the random Nandre tidbits you'll be hearing. Alright, Seadubbs thinks he's got it, or he's close. I'll go look at his stream really quick.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular.
Thank you for another $5 donation. The heck, that's $10 total. We should be good now. Okay. Zeno, Video Ninja, share your camera, start. Oh. Oops. Share camera starts. I've done this. Let's test to make sure that Seadubbs is shared. It's working.
Do it live!
Actually, I don't know if Seadubbs is working. I swear to God. Oh no. Because this isn't what he's sharing on his OBS.
I
Oh, you can hear me.
Can't answer that. I thought we were supposed to share this. Okay. I'm going to restart this. Give me a second, guys. We're troubleshooting. Well, I am. Because, I thought we were just doing our camp. Bear camp. Yeah. I gotta see what scene we're doing. Are we just doing a scene? I can do that. But then people are gonna see literally every single thing we see. Xano's everywhere. Xano's everywhere. I need to figure out. The audio issues. I don't want to do that. Yeah. I'm gonna mute that, and I'm gonna hope that you guys can still hear me. Yeah, that should share your. Okay. Well, I had to select whether it was a source or something, like a scene source or whatever. Xano, you would be appalled if you saw my OBS and streamer bot files. I mean, they just go on for days. I've got nested files for days. So, like, I guess Balatro scene to use. Okay, so just do Balatro. Do you want Balatro or do you want my image in, like, my screen? Because I can do just Balatro. I would imagine. No, I want your image. See you using that. Okay, you should be able to see it. It should be working. At least it's working on my preview. And after I said I had done this. So, holy. Yeah, this is. It's okay. It's week 1. I had to scurry home. I didn't get home until about 15, 20 minutes ago. So I appreciate the communication.
Gabe, can you hear me? Gabe, can you reset the server really quick and I'll have Seadubbs do it again.
I need to be on an unlocked profile, right? Test is unlocked. Yes. Thank you, Krish. Alerts are gonna be test. It's been reset. So do it again. I gotta pull up Xano.
Oh no, are you pulling me up? I have you up.
Oh, same. Xano's still in starting. He won't have the split audio, right? So are we playing? Yeah, we're playing non-copyright music.
Tech. Oh, I didn't do my thing. Oh, there we go. Tech, Gordo, Hornet, Lee, Ninja. Thank you everyone for hanging out while we figure this. That's so true, Wally.
Hello, Rusty. Welcome on in. Welcome on in, everybody.
The code.
Yeah.
Put it in the DM with all of us.
Yeah, we should do that. I'll take Tails.
I don't know if they're gonna be using the overlay because I don't see them
Yeah,
in here.
This isn't good. I know you're going. No, I'll make a decision, but I'm not gonna like it.
So maybe I just need to
I know
use their
you wanna go
screens.
plasma, and I know we both want to go plasma, but
So I'm just seeing what. What do you mean you don't see them in there? No.
Erratic deck
I don't think they
points.
made the new
Really
ones,
erratic.
Gabe. Maybe they did. Did they?
I'm gonna mix it up.
Should I refresh the page? Here, let me refresh the page.
Absolutely.
So you
Absolutely,
know,
that works out good.
I've done this.
All right.
Yeah, they're not in there. What do you mean you don't? Do you see them in there?
If you meant to hear the other person, you cannot. Sweet.
I guess they're just gonna play, so I'm
give
just
me a
gonna
second.
switch over to the normal cast.
Have a good day.
You can now. Oh no! They give me a rare skip.
Okay.
Oh, this is so mean. Oh. 7s and 6s.
Let me switch everything back. Sorry, chat.
Rare would even help.
I don't know why.
Four.
Okay, cool.
Dude, I hate this. And if I don't draw what I want, this is erratic, not plasma. And what? Wait, we don't have the freaking Joker order thing.
Oops. All right. Getting it ready. All right, I think everything's here now.
I think we're good. I'm gonna try to get, Balatro set up. This is fine.
They are playing erratic deck, everybody.
Okay.
I'm gonna close this. Sorry that you can hear Seadubbs. All right, we're playing erratic deck. I believe they're on white stake. I'm going to try and figure out if I can get this connected again. Because I guess Gabe thinks they're in. Okay, it is MLB/host. Zano. 1 second, chat. Facecam. Okay, you're gonna see a giant no signal on your screen for 1 second. Let me double check. Video Ninja. Share your camera. Start. Mute myself. I have done this. Yeah, they're not in here. Alright. Forget it. I don't think they ever remade the thing. Did Nandre seem to have done the rare skip and Seadubbs didn't? Nandre ended up with a Baron, which is... I'm not sure how many kings they have, but I think with that juggler can be very powerful, especially on white stake. No kings? Well, well, that's not ideal then. That's going to make it a little bit more tough. It is the no king rally. I do think actually not skipping is been majorly beneficial to Seadubbs, especially if there's not any kings. While Baron can be a way to absolutely win the game, Photograph is really powerful early on. And look at the econ jokers. Reserved parking, egg, both really powerful. Keep windows. Nandre's going to add 2 fancy aces. I feel like the 2 fancy aces signals to me we're probably not going to be using Baron. Because you're adding 2 more cards to the deck. You could have hexed the Baron to give you 1.5 and make, you know, just make the Baron that much better. Granted, obviously, if you had a bunch of kings, Juggler would surpass hexing a Baron. But we're so far away from that with no kings in the deck. Kind of almost a little bit of like a slap in the face to Nandre for that rare skip. I think I'd rather see a hit the road jack with this specific erratic deck. But white stake, it's not going to be insanely complicated to get kings, but it could be a little bit tougher. Nandre is going to see that photo. Allows for kind of the switch up to the re-triggering that you want to see. Can you give a quick rundown of each player? Strengths, weaknesses, experience. Seadubbs does a lot of Nan-Inf speed runs. I would say Seadubbs' strength is the the ability to play white stake, plasma deck type stuff. Nandre, very similar. I think they both expert in kind of the Nan Inf setup of plasma white stake. I think erratic deck, while it seems like it's going to be really similar, huge difference in the scoring cadence of plasma versus any of these other decks. So I think it is a switch up for both these players. Although white stake, again, you're allowed to make maybe unoptimal decisions in the sake of going for the big number, which I'm sure both these players have experiences doing so. Nandre last year made it to the semifinals, lost to Edzy in a 3-1, and Seadubbs still looking for his first match win in Major League Balatro. Is this a new? No, this is not the new overlay. I think we had it, but then we had to reset the server and they just started, so I panicked and switched over to this one. And I think I will try and make it more intuitive for everybody going forward on what they need to do. I think maybe things are a little too all over the place. I wish, it's just been a lot. Draw pictures for Haley tomorrow. True. All right, we're in the PvP. I'll join to or I'll unmute to get you
Did you
guys
take the
voice
skip?
notes.
I didn't, and I'm really upset.
I would say the
don't
setup right
know-
now definitely favors
I
Seadubbs
always
just because
think
of all the plus mult. The
Oh,
Baron
You should-
again
oh,
can't
you
do
definitely
anything.
should have taken that skip.
Dang. You would control it, guy, would you?
Do I sound like a troll?
Not right now.
Actually, we're gonna
Just don't
unmute Nandre because Seadubbs has music playing.
Interesting. Interesting read on the situation you have here. I did take the skip.
That's what I was worried about.
So we are on divergent paths already early.
I don't know if that's a bad thing, but
I don't either, but it is an interesting one.
I don't hate my setup, but I just don't know what it's gonna do.
It is a little shocking they only share one Joker, but Seadubbs was able to get all those Jokers from Ante 1 with Nandre skipped. And then obviously Baron from the skip. I'm not surprised Seadubbs didn't pick up Riffraff just because it was kind of not needed. I mean, you look at what Seadubbs has,
Don't like the odds.
and there's not a huge want for Riffraff. Like, I'm not going to trade any of these for the Riffraff. Though, again, I would say going into this PvP, I lean Seadubbs ahead because of having at least a Econ Joker in Egg. Nandre can definitely get an Econ Joker and get that Econ Joker for free from Riffraff. Also, you get some Econ from just selling the Jokers that the Riffraff gives you.
I always hate seeing that score barely move.
But
'cause that
especially in
means
this
that means you're gonna play
PvP,
one
I
big
don't think
massive
Nandre has
final hand.
anything to really surpass Seadubbs. So
I
Seadubbs
can't
should
do
be up a
that.
life and be up on money.
Yeah, that's a thing that could happen. That's a thing that could happen. I don't know if I want to do that yet. But it is a thing that could happen to you. Let's see.
Not that
You
close.
take this one.
I'm surprised that
Alright,
Nandre
it might be
used
the only one I win all night, Nandre.
the glass there because it was definitely not going to be enough. A flush house could have maybe been enough, but the glass on its own was not going to move the needle. This Invis Joker is definitely going to go towards photograph, I think, on Seadubbs' side. On Nandre's side, 2 Barons could be really powerful. Again, we need some kind of Baron or some kind of Kings though for it to matter. I definitely do not think Invis is bait here. I think Invis is rarely bait on a white stake. It can be. Your opponent can get really far ahead by having a bunch of utility jokers while you're wasting the econ spot. But generally speaking, you probably want it. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to get a post out for everything. I'm not always right. I'm definitely not always right. I don't think there's a perfect decision here. The double temperance is going to put Seadubbs so far ahead. It's going to be really hard here for Nandre to kind of claw back again unless there's some gifted kings somewhere. It is something that he has and he knows he has that Seadubbs doesn't. What I am actually shocked by, despite all the money, getting rid of photograph, in my opinion, on Seadubbs' side, even with limited face cards, is a huge mistake. Nandre's going to be so mad when he sees this mime. He could have had double Baron mime set up again, but with no kings. And it's like, how long can you do that for? So I think we may be in for a small crash out. I don't know if it'll be justified or not, though. The DNA too. If there was one king. There's not even one king though, so it makes it a lot harder. Oh no, and Nandre knows the temperance fool. Oh, it's been brutal so far in terms of the timing of everything. And sorry again, chat. I'm just trying to, because I was late today because I had an appointment, and then everything with the overlay still being worked on. I'm a little all over the place, so may not be as focused as I should be for this first game. I'm unsure of what Seadubbs is going to be doing with this DNA. So, Seadubbs see the Bloodstone. I think Seadubbs passed on the Bloodstone, but picked up the DNA. I'm a little confused here because if you're going to be playing into the straights, it's really hard to DNA a card. And I just don't think a blue seal would matter enough. You could definitely DNA a glass, but if you're playing straights, that card can only be played once, right? Even if you made 10 glass 10s, you can only play 1 glass 10 per straight. Yeah, maybe you take the straight, the orders for scoring while you build towards something. I think there's an argument there, but all of a sudden, despite all the money, I think Seadubbs has been making very single player oriented decisions with the Joker choices, which, as we talked about on gold stake, very valid. But I think on white stake, Nandre's already set himself up for the much bigger single hand for PvP battles. despite the huge econ difference. Yeah, I'm just unsure why Seadubbs threw away the photo. Chat, we only have a couple jacks, right? But still, we have jacks. Timers are a thing. You don't have to use the timer, though. Making wildcard makes sense. You want to make more hearts. Get some luckies in there. For Nandre, you know, building into the Bloodstone or the Mime, I think the DNA makes a little bit more sense than it did on Seadubbs' side, funny enough. Burnt Joker honestly isn't the end of the world for Nandre because you do want to level up those flushes, but the goal is going to be flush 5 or flush house eventually. And it's an expensive Joker and takes up a Joker spot that I don't think Nandre can get away from. Double Mime, get some steel in the mix with DNA. That is a path you could take, Disco. Really debating this one. You know, let's listen into the beat.
Which isn't terrible. Alright.
Oh. I didn't expect that one coming.
Fuck yeah.
You probably wish you had
One more for a good
photo.
look.
Oh, mail-in rebate instead of the flush. I think Nandre may be overrating Crafty's
I've never
importance.
seen so many rares in a shop in my life.
You could have, you could have seen one more though, if you had just done that. If you had just done that skip at the beginning.
That's also true. There was another skip that I didn't take this time either.
Well, I don't want to spoil anything.
It was guaranteed blueprint, wasn't it? That's right.
It was a new card called Barrow Mime. It was both of them. It was juicy.
Well, I don't know how juicy you're gonna have to get here. I don't have a whole lot.
I got that.
Yeah, I don't think I have the juice for that. Let's do that. That was exactly what I wanted to do. All right.
They're talking about my dog Juicy. Maybe. I think that was quite a bit of bloodstone hits. We will have to get Nandre to turn off the score skipping.
There's only 3 left in there, Chad. You think I'm gonna pull one?
The score skipping kind of removes from us knowing
shit,
exactly how many bloodstones hit.
I hate that.
Yeah, the panic cell for Invis questionable. Because even if we got a second times 3, we're at 27. I guess you could play straights. You could play enough to beat Nandre. But it would have had to hit something very specific. Yeah, not knowing how many bloodstones hits equal 53,000 is a disadvantage for Nandre. Like, you want to know how many hit. Oh, is that enough?
Nope, I think you got me here.
Oh. Wow, Seadubbs actually got kind of close. I don't know if it still would have been worth it or not. The invis for a singular life when you've seen so many good jokers that invis could be a part of. Because you, like, even if you decide against getting something powerful, you have to think that your opponent could. Oh! Seadubbs did get it.
That is so unfortunate that I messed up my count.
Wow, I'm sorry, because
It's fine. I'll take the money. I'll make something happen.
All right. Well, now we'll get to see. Was it better to use that invis there on a less powerful joker for 1 life, or should you have saved the invis for something big? I mean, to be fair, the flush was a lot. We have plus like 50 something mult here. It's definitely the mail-in rebate. We'll see if Nandre redeems the mail-in rebate and goes ahead and grabs it. Oh, that's true, Elijah. With the timer, we can't allow the score skipping. So we'll have to make sure Nandre has that turned off in the future. Nandre is very, very, very attached to this crafty. And it will cost him. Seadubbs taking the bean, I can justify with the steals and the money. Makes you also think that Seadubbs maybe should have picked up that mime if we're going to go for so many steal cards as a scoring possibility. That only was 5,000 points. Interesting. The Mary Andy mail-in rebate combo could go crazy. Hit the road jack for some base X mult. No, not interested, I guess. Nandre's debating on whether to copy the glass, and I think you can't copy the glass until you get a sun card to turn that glass into hearts, which should be coming up in the shop. If Nandre has enough money, we have to remember Seadubbs has a lot more money due to the mail-in rebate. Another flush level is going to be big on Nandre's side. Every flush level in the beginning is almost like a bloodstone hit. I mean, with how low flushes start. The bean is getting sold for Chad, which would have been really good if either of these players kept their photograph. I am still shocked by that decision. I think the flush scaling is honestly for both. For Nandre, because I don't think Nandre is going to play flush houses or flush fives yet. They need to make a lot more fives. Very happy not to see a photo, Chadron. I mean, fair. It is really surprising at this point. Steel Joker, not terrible. Better than Crafty, which I will continue to say. Ice cream about a ×2 for Seadubbs, a little bit less. I'm unsure what that Steel Joker's at. Alright, here we go.
Yo.
That 2 red seal is definitely something to DNA.
There's such an inappropriate joke, but I'm not gonna make it.
No, you're not. Oh gosh.
I'm not about that life.
I believe it. I believe it.
I wouldn't do that to you.
You know, 80,000 per hand, not terrible from Seadubbs. Is going to be able to play multiple of those straights. I do believe you want the red seal in the back of your hand there. Give the opportunity for the plus mult from the lucky cards to hit.
Alright. I'm gonna play this one.
Let's see what Nandre gets. Not enough. And does Andre even try here or just gets the gold value?
I don't think it's enough to beat you unless I get crazy procs. I'm gonna miss out on a trigger. 6 gold. Yeah, but I'm a 1 in 15 kind of guy.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
There was not 1 in
Got me
15.
down to
See
my
you again
final
soon.
breath.
All right. Well, what do you go with here? I mean, heck, if we're going to keep holding on to this crafty, I think Nandre and Ecto could be in play. I could possibly turn their volume up slightly. Oh, and thank you so much for the raid. I don't have a screen up to shout. Well, let me see if I can get one up on the laptop. There we go. Do I have to do push-ups now? Oh, wait, someone already got them. Thank you, technicians. There has been almost no lucky procs, at least on Seadubbs' side, which we wouldn't really know on Nandre's side because we can't see the scored animation right now. How is the bloodstone count 2-0? Well, it's -1 and a real one, so. There's been a lot of interesting decisions made. Well, the photo came back around. The issue is Nandre didn't find the Chad last ante. So that photo should be much more beneficial for Seadubbs, who is now calling for a technical foul, I believe, with that with the redeem on screen. Nandre's going to have to find... I think Nandre just needs to find glass hearts. And it could be enough. Also, missed out on the sun that we saw last ante. That is true. I don't even know if this is enough. Well, it should be enough with the photo. I think it would have to be pretty unlucky. I think Nandre did that backwards. I think you want the plus small early from the lucky cards. And since they're both face cards, you'd put them... I understand that he's putting it in the back for the photograph, but there's no plus small before those. Oh, Seadubbs found a bloodstone. So there you go. And he sigiled hearts. Oh, well, then Nandre's in trouble. I was just focused on how many points Nandre's play was going to score. There's nothing to onk here, so it's really just a question, do you familiar? And I think it would be hard to familiar, but maybe you need to come back. You got to go for something. I don't know who I'm rooting for. They're both in my fantasy team. Well, I only have Nandre in my fantasy team. Wait, the onk isn't going to work. Oh, no. Oh, no, Nandre, no. No, he thought they were eternal. Oh, no. I've done it before. We've all done it. That was unfortunate. But we did get some money from selling the Jokers. I think Nandre gave up.
You gambled.
No, I just made a
I got
mechanics error, and I didn't even want to go into the PvP.
I don't blame you.
I onked when I just onked something that was stupid.
Yeah. No worries. It happens. I was looking forward because in the big blind shop there was a sigil.
Where'd you get a Chad?
Last ante or last last PvP, before last PvP.
It did hit the
But
negative.
I was also I had an egg, so like
I
my
wonder if it was a
temperances were like
shop
$40
roll
or
off
$50.
of it or something.
Probably.
You
All
had that
I
crazy
know-
econ turn with the hermits and the temperances?
Yeah. Yes. And I had an egg.
Hmm.
So I think we got up to over $100 at one point. I was like, and usually I'm like big spender. I'm like, ah, save it.
I do need to go
And so,
grab
yeah, last
a
ante,
drink really
we,
quick.
like,
I'll be right back.
spent down a little bit. So
The first skip was a Baron on an erratic deck with 0 kings.
yeah, that that rare was a Baron. Holy.
The very first
Yeah,
one.
that was on.
I didn't do
Dude,
the
what a
second one.
troll!
Oh, I know.
What a troll!
Trust me, I know.
And then the next shop was a mine. Like.
Oh yeah, I so when after our PvP battle, I was like, this is just not happening, and I sold the Baron immediately.
That erratic deck
then
was garbage.
There was a mime, and then a couple shops later was also a Vagabond, which Vagabond, at least for me, in these
Right.
kinds of games, is the best one to
Yeah.
quickly make one. Like, you can't really do Baron Mime a lot of times in PvP.
I saw Vagabond. I rolled for Vagabond when we had the $114 or whatever the hell it was, and I went, I know it's the right play, but I can't do it. So I didn't. But I just trusted the straights. I don't think. I mean, Nandre, I've been playing
You
this game
played
forever.
straight?
I don't
You
even
played
think. I played
straights?
straights. Yeah, I played straights. I know.
Interesting. It was
I-
it was a viable straights erratic deck, which is.
I mean,
insane
honestly,
to
very
say.
sus by Seadubbs to
It
trust the
was.
straights. And I'm upset that it worked out.
Well, all right. Do you need? a
Steph,
break?
I'm just gonna ask
You
after
do,
the game.
or-
Oh, I'm
Nah,
ready to
let's
go.
send it. I believe it's your turn to just pick first, whatever you want.
Oh, we're playing plasma deck.
Of course we are.
Yeah, that the crafty Joker
That's
makes a
what
lot
you
more
do on
sense
Wednesdays
now.
then, too.
All right.
All right.
So we're going
Let's do
to
it.
plasma deck
see you in
white
annals.
stake. And we'll see how things turn out. The investment tag ante one, I think you guys skip for it even in plasma stake, plasma white stake. The $25 is just too powerful. And you're still able to get the voucher. If I'm Seadubbs there, I maybe oh my god. Well, I would have skipped the pack and bought the voucher, and I'd be one ancient Joker behind, chat. And see, this is and the photo, Oh my god. I mean, it'd honestly be beneficial for Nandre maybe not to skip this investment tag to make sure they open up both these packs. That's insane. Insane play by Seadubbs. The one thing I'll say is this isn't GG like it would be on a lot of decks if Nandre doesn't find them, because you can win early PvPs by going chips. And then you'll still have time to go find those other yonkers. Nandre is a flush, I believe. Yeah, there it is. Let's see if Nandre copies Seadubbs. Or does the play that I think I would have done, which is just grab the voucher. Wait. No way. He opened them in reverse order. Wait, are they seeing the same shop? Huh? Why didn't Nandre see a photo? I'm a little confused. It doesn't work like the order. I didn't think it looked like the order. but it's still an anti-bait shot. I do play in Major League Balatro, yes. Now I'm just trying to figure out. I feel like it should have been the same. Everything was the same last game. The common blocked inside the pack. You are right. So because Seadubbs opened the big pack first, it changed what got blocked and what didn't. I believe. I think that is what happened. Like, if you roll 2 the same commons in a big pack, I think that must have been what happened. I mean, we'll see if there's any other differences. You're right, you're right. The reserve parking blocked. Oh, no, wait. There is desync? Are we seeing it in more Joker spots? Why is that happening? Was there desync in the first game that we didn't notice? Okay, let me message them.
For those of you guys watching at home, that's the smart. You take this guy. I don't want you.
Oh, this has been a heck of a game. I don't know what to do.
Is ridiculous. I'm sure. I mean, here's the thing too: is like Nandre is gonna see all of this. So.
Hey, Seadubbs, chat feels like there might be desync between two. Can you click on lobby info for me? And then can you hover over your name, go to players? Seadubbs, okay, 1.88, 2.13C, and 5068. What is Nandre at? Can you now hover over Nandre? 506A. Okay, Nandre's on 2.13 without the C. So that's why.
Okay. What's happening?
I think
Is that
we
bad?
should restart this game with the correct one.
Are you kidding me? Oh, is it bad?
Yeah, I mean, you guys are seeing different Jokers. I don't know what we want to do about the first game, though.
No. Oh, well.
But we'll just keep. I think we just keep the first game.
Well, now hold on a second. Now, I'm definitely okay with restarting on this one. That's fine.
Yeah.
But like on the first game, we
No. We can just keep what happened.
Well, right. But, you know, we were both telling each other the same Joker.
It's some of the stuff is similar, some of the stuff is a big difference. Like,
okay.
I don't know why. It's been much more noticeable on this one than it was on the last one.
Maybe I'm just that much better this year.
Yeah, I mean, there you go.
No, I'm No, I'm totally down to reset if you guys need to. It sucks. It's a fun seed, but I get it. I get it. So. Up to you. Just let me know.
Well, Nandre is just deafened, so.
That's fine. We'll just wait for PvP.
Yeah, you'll just have to get to the PvP.
I mean, how goated is this seed, though?
It's been an insane seed.
Is his any better?
No.
Oh, wait.
Yours was better because you found the photo Chad. He didn't see the photo or the Chad.
Oh. Okay, but he did see the ancient. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, the photo chat early too, like, kind of blew my mind. Yeah, I'm definitely. Does he have the order on? No, that wouldn't make any sense.
No, I
It's
think
just the mod.
yeah, the mods are all. I don't know why. I think when he went to install the other mods, it reverted the old multiplayer.
Mm. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I'm totally. You know me, dude. I'm chill as a cucumber, man. We'll just go with whatever.
I'm just. Yeah.
I won one game this season. I can basically retire. Kidding.
What's up?
Well-
You guys have different multiplayer mods, so you're seeing different jokers.
Apparently, we
I
discovered this. Yeah, you do the talking.
I think when or I don't know if it was Gabe's file or when the stupid mod loader went back a version on your multiplayer.
Was that on the first game too?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't know if it changes the first game. That's really fucking
It-
annoying.
There wasn't much different on the first game to the point where none of us noticed it, but this game it was a lot easier to notice.
I had photo chat right off the bat.
What?
Yeah. Here, let me.
Alright, let me I have to message somebody really quick.
Yeah, take your time, Nandre. Like, seriously. We're all chill.
It's
Oh,
the opposite.
that.
I don't
Yeah,
have
the
time.
opposite. Yeah, I got you, dude. You're good.
Okay. Alright. I don't even want to replay the first match. What do we do? Wait, how do I check this?
I can.
I'm on 0.2.13.
Yeah, you want to be on 0.213C.
Okay.
I can.
I got it. It's in our thing. Do I need to re-put any info for you, Gabe?
No, that's it. It stopped working. No stress about it. I'm just using the old casting thing for now. I think should be all good.
All right. Well, as long as playoffs isn't decided by one single game, I will be fine.
If playoffs are decided by one single
It's
game,
fine.
I will
It's not up.
1,000%.
It's
No, hey, I
I
know.
sent the code for the next one.
I'm like, we can definitely replay later on if you want to.
It's okay.
You know me, man. I'm chill as a cucumber.
I don't know if it would have changed much. I have to go back and watch the VOD and see.
Wait, it says
Alright.
waiting for players on both.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Sorry, I was.
It says.
Sorry, Nandre.
Oh. Wait. Oh, okay, okay. He just needs to join. Never mind. My bad. 2.3C, 2.3C, 506A, 506A. It's all good. They're not using the timer, so I'm not concerned about the scoring animation. The reason we're not replaying the first one is Nandre said it was okay, and he has to go anyway. So there's not time to. If Nandre wanted to replay the first one, I probably make Seadubbs replay the first one. That's an insane start to a seed, though. What the hell? I'd argue solid. So now you have the Baron in case the mine pops up, but I think more likely than not we're headed towards an idle seed. Clint, they're on different versions of multiplayer, so the seed basically gave them different jokers. That's what the desync was. Alright. So, both our players are going to have lots of econ. If they both pick up the Midas Mask. Seadubbs pick up the Midas Mask right away. This is Seadubbs' comfort zone, so a couple players were asking, scouting reports. Both these players play a ton of Nan Inf. This is a dream Nan Inf start. I mean, maybe you don't even want Baron this early or Idol, but the Midas Mask is so huge for economy. I think there is credence to... You guys you're going to hate me for this. I know you're all going to hate me for this. If I was playing this game, I sell Baron for 8 ball. And I use the 8 ball to help me get to idle quicker. But the early Midas Mask is going to give them a whole lot of money. Is that a second hack? Or is that the first hack? Seadubbs going for the hack play. I think it's understandable. He's going to build towards the low cards and try and find retriggers for them. The only thing that's really stopped Seadubbs from doing is kind of like Photo Chad if he builds into low instead of high, now that he already found the hack. The mime is there, though. And I think Nandre really likes the mime. Oh, no, that's not mime. That's burglar. I'm so sorry. Oh, you hate me for that. That's fair. This is a really tough decision for Nandre deciding, do I build in the hack? Do I sell, even in Baron to build in the hack? Kind of like Seadubbs decided, do you open up the Spectral pack and see what the hell's in there? The thing is, if there's an Ankh in the Spectral pack, then you sell the Jokers and Ankh one of them. And I think that's what Nandre's going to do. Immolate is actually huge. And because Seadubbs didn't open the Spectral pack, didn't see the Immolate, and wasn't able to buy hack while keeping everything else. We're also going to get rid of a few cards here to thin the deck for idle. Now, do you want to get rid of 5s and 4s and queens with Midas Mask and possibly hack? No. But you do want the money. And again, you can deck thin towards a different specific card. Thank you for the follow. Be gone. Alright, I think the queens were kept there. Nandre can now pick something up like a rocket or a to-do list or castle for the early fights in Plasma. We got a cat eating a popsicle on Seadubbs' side to keep you all entertained. It's kind of like the Subway Surfer. Kinetic sand. Let's go into the mind. Oh no, he went castle. Thing is, does Nandre grab the hack instead of maybe Baron? Or even Steven? I think that's also valid. Yep, grabs the hack. See you later, Disco. Got the high-end straight for Nandre, which means we can get a few more cards gold. Maybe was looking for the extra cards for Castle, which I think is valid. Honestly, with Idol here, I wouldn't be shocked for a player to choose the Tarot Merchant. I think it's also more valid in Vanilla Balatro where glass becomes so big that, you know, grabbing a Justice card or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 is very good. And of course, the Tarot Merchant helps you get more of those Justice cards by getting Emperors, Deaths, Justices themselves, Fools from the shop. Gonna go ahead and glass the low card with that hack. I think it makes a ton of sense.
That was something, huh?
Yeah, this one's not much better. Sadly, I think you're gonna have me for a while here. I just got nothing out of anything.
Seen her with an idol and hack, and he's got nothing and a Midas mask. He's got tons. They both have the Hierophant, and I assume they use them on low cards.
Pretty interesting set of cards.
Yeah, I won't disagree with you on that.
I don't even think Seadubbs was joking. I don't know why Seadubbs said that, though. That's a really good hand from Seadubbs. Playing the Hierophant on the low cards was definitely a play. A really good play by Seadubbs. Kind of remembering the hack usage there.
Cool.
Okay. Okay.
And Nandre was able to get more gold cards with his plays of kind of going a little bit of economy first there. Unfortunately, Seadubbs is just a little bit behind on the stream delay. There's Bean, an Obelisk believer. And here's the thing, chat. Obelisk, not good on white stake. Don't let Bean or anybody else tell you otherwise. Obelisk is a terrible rare for multiplayer on any stake less than orange, maybe purple. There's no point in having Obelisk. It's just going to give you headaches. Have you seen my tier list? I have not seen Bean's tier list. I was not there for that part. Thank you, Norwegian Turtle. Not the judgment in the mail and rebate. That's sick by Seadubbs. Oh my gosh. Mail and rebate is, you know, one of a few cards that's not scoring that could basically single-handedly win you the game off of a judgment like that. Sorry, I have lots of burps. I question Seadubbs on the Swashbuckler buy on Plasma deck. This is where, I mean, Seadubbs has a ton of experience on Plasma. I'm a little unsure of that play. That kind of reads as a play that you forget that you're on Plasma, to be completely honest. Because the thing here, that 12 molt is not going to do a whole lot. It's equal to 12 chips. He lost a life to blind, so I think he got worried. Valid. But then again, is it? Now, this is huge. Seadubbs has a Ouija in hand from 6 cents. He also has a Turtle Bean. A play could come in where Seadubbs takes the Bean here after selling Swash, and then Ouija's, what would that be, 13 cards? That would essentially turn a third of his deck into the same rank. I think that is a real possibility that we could see here. It is a very good play to get the idol online much earlier. And of course, if you're Seadubbs, you're just praying that it hits a 2 through 5. And we're going to see. I love this. I love this so much. And we're going to see it in the PvP round, which is the crazy part. Bean, get in here. By the way, chat, Bean's official name for Major League Balatro is Turtle Bean _ Obelisk Lover 47. Grab the reserve parking. Do we finally sell Baron for 6 cents? Exactly, Rosen. This is slander. Talk to my lawyers.
Yo.
All right, here we go.
Yo. Oh, am I ready? I definitely didn't die.
You
Nandre
died?
Nandre never
definitely
clicked
did.
ready. We'll see how long it takes for
no.
Nandre to realize he... Oh, there he goes.
Alrighty.
So yeah,
I'm gonna
Seadubbs
be
is about 2
chaotic.
seconds behind.
Listen, that's how I like to play.
I would probably
I've
try and get a
never
few
used
more
this
gold
in
cards out before I
my life.
use the Ouija. If I'm Seadubbs, I don't know if Seadubbs realizes that. Because he has a lot of gold cards because of Midas Mask. Oh well. They're all 4s. Oh my gosh. Seadubbs went for the lucky play and it paid off. That is brutal.
You cut out for me for a second.
No, you're good. I was just agonizing on how upset I was.
Wait, why is Seadubbs trolling? Why would he be upset?
Let's do one of these.
Okay, well that explains a lot for me. of how I'm gonna approach this.
Okay.
Nandre's gonna approach this for money.
That means you're. I don't know what you're doing. Okay. I was like, okay.
Alright, I'll
see
see
you
you next
soon.
round.
Oh, so Bean put Obelisk in its own tier because it's so good. Interesting, Bean. So yeah, Seadubbs is in an insane spot in this game. Now, of course, Idol still has to hit, which it has. The thing is, do you play out the rounds to try and get better, or do you skip with that Idol in the right spot and hack? I guess you could check how many 4 spades you have. You have 1, 2, 3. Nandre does have $71 and a red seal jack. You know, the thing is, Seadubbs is now way ahead on deck manipulation, but it's not over by any means. There's still time for Nandre to deck manipulate. The Arcana skip is not terrible. No, it is not. And you could definitely glass one of those 4s. Oh, a single high card with the advanced castle wins for Nandre. So Nandre not really have to worry about points in any of the blinds. Yeah, exactly. The hack idol on its own without any levels up is not insane for plasma. It's still very good. It's not unbeatable. Every suit changer but the world. Yeah, a little unfortunate for Seadubbs. Nandre really wants to keep that that obelisk. Oh, golden ticket is huge if Nandre can get Sock or Dusk or Chad. Again, we have to start turning this money into actual deck manipulation if we're Nandre, but that is a really good get. Indeed, rest in peace, Obelisk. We're at $62 again, just like that. Alright, 2 Arcana packs. A glass card, interesting. No more hack for Nandre, so maybe you want to try and glass that red seal jack eventually. Well, not maybe. I think you definitely want to do exactly that. Does Nandre need to start glassing now? Yes. I think so. I think I would have maybe glassed a face card. Hack again. This stand-up comedian doesn't know how to take no for an answer. This is the only match today. So Nandre's had a tough decision here. Do we get something that can re-trigger? Do you give up on the Baron dream?
Okay.
No.
Yo. How you feeling?
Like, this is gonna be interesting.
Okay. I like interesting.
Yeah, Nandre does love a Baron. He's also, his favorite card in the game is mine, so.
Bummer.
No spades so far for Seadubbs.
Let's do one of these first.
That is a lot of kings, but the thing is no levels on the high card. Well, level 3 high card.
Okay, the game hates me.
Do you get a 7 of hearts? Gets to start with a ×2 with the glass.
Wow.
I just don't know if there's enough there. Seadubbs, meanwhile, got one of the 4 of spades and a glass. So Nandre here is going to go for the chip play and the econ play.
Okay. Ship it.
Curious to see what Seadubbs scores here. A few 100,000. Again, plasma makes that
That's all I got, sadly.
a little bit bigger. I believe without
Okay, see the next one.
See you
plasma
next-
is about 100K. What did we get idle on this time? King of spades for Seadubbs, so no idle hit there. No, Nandre still only has 1 life. Invis Joker. There is time for it to hit for Nandre, so if we get a good idle hit, there's a possibility. Nandre should be able to get quite a bit of cash again because of the golden ticket. Up to, once again, $70. I mean, the golden ticket is causing a huge econ disparity. That's why it's not over in... Sorry for being away from the mic. It's not over until we get to the PvP. The bean. The rebate gets skipped. I've not been really focusing on Seadubbs side. I believe continuing to lucky and build into those 4s. But excuse me, we kind of know Seadubbs' top end score right now, which is probably in the millions if we get that idol hit. The more interesting play here is, what is Nandre going to do? I think if you're Nandre, you're really just looking for whatever retrigger you can get to then pop the invis. You have to do so before this PvP. Not great tarot cards. A death is good. Nandre's going for the full molt, which I think we have to at this point. So we got idol and 10 of hearts, which means Nandre's probably going to have to copy that 10 with the death and the lovers. And Nandre will also get the kind of Baron buff from having that bean in hand.
How you cooking?
Yo, we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
This is probably Seadubbs' best hand. He could probably do that a couple more times. It's not a ton. I think Nandre actually has this PvP rather easily.
That's fine.
May actually not even need the idol. She does making a lot of grunting noises, considering what he should do. I think there's an argument to... Oh, wow. Okay, I was going to say maybe playing that the two
Okay.
kings in front of it, the holographic,
Somebody found some glass.
and the other one, the flush house. But the double idol, very helpful.
Maybe.
I don't know if Invis will
Maybe.
hit idol because Nandre had a different set of jokers than Seadubbs. So if Invis doesn't hit idol for Seadubbs, that's
Gonna play that.
not ideal.
All right, I'll catch you in the next one.
Sounds good.
Well, Seadubbs, actually, I think, sells into Invising hack or idol, right? I actually thought that was a good time to sell everything because getting that gift card is nice to have. Baron did clutch up. That's 2 Red Seal 10s in those standard packs that Nandre could get and turn into jacks. Nandre has quite a few jacks and kings right now. He's going to see another one. I mean, Nandre doesn't really need the hack if he gets idle hits on things with the red seals. Matt, ideally, when we have the overlay working, maybe even tomorrow, you will be seeing their feeds. We need them to use their OBS virtual camera. Hello, Yamashito. I think this wins for Nandre. He gets plenty of molt, and then the Baron should take care of the rest. But maybe there's a little bit of doubt there. We're seeing their feet, huh? Do we get an idle hit for Seadubbs? No idle hit for Seadubbs. The idle on Jack of Hearts is not ideal for Nandre either. If you found a Sun card, though, with all the Red Seal Jacks, it'd be a very easy choice to skip. Banana. Another Red Seal Jack. There's been so many Red Seal 10 and Jacks. That has really made the hack not as good as it could have been. And Seadubbs just judgmented a Dusk, which might be GG. If Seadubbs can get that idol on the right card. Insane. Insane plays. Yeah, Holy Cannoli is right. The amount of times that these two have gone every suit changer except for the suit changer they need for the idol. If I had a nickel for every time, tonight I'd have 2 nickels. Which is not a lot of nickels, but it's weird that it's happened twice. Or whatever the hell the joke is. Getting rid of aces makes sense for Nandre. Nandre's actually done a really good job. I got it perfect, Rosen. A decent job with the deck manipulation. Oh, wait. He's lucking. Oh, will Nandre use that judgment? Probably not. There's probably not a reason to. So, no Dusk for Nandre. Unless, I guess, the bean goes out. No, we need 2 judgments, Lee, I believe. I hit the mic. Major League Balatro by Coca-Cola. If Coca-Cola wants to sponsor Major League Balatro, we can do a deal. Nandre really needs the face cards to give the plus mult at the start to make the Baron a little bit better.